There we go. There we go. That's on. There we go. Right there. That's on. There we go. Double white maggot on hook. Lovely fish to end on. Oh, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am at the lovely Loscoe Dam this morning. It is the, what date are we on? 7th of February. Bitterly cold wind blowing in from that way, but I'm at Loscoe Dam here in Ripley, in Loscoe in Ripley, and yeah, little day ticket water. So yeah, I am here at Loscoe Dam in Ripley, and it's a tiny little water. It's not very big, but you can only fish probably 50% of its perimeter. You can't actually fish all the way around. There's a house over there, a lot of private land over that way, and I don't think you can actually fish over there unless you live there, which would be a very expensive day ticket. But fishery audit 39, are we on? 39? And yeah, I thought I'd bring you up to Loscoe Dam. I fished it years and years ago, and I fished on one of these dam wall pegs, and I had a blinding day. I had about 4 carp out. I had a couple of other little bits as well, but I had 4 carp out. I was fishing on pole with meat, and apparently there weren't a lot of carp in here at that point, so who knows? Hearsay, rumours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you down to the car park. I'm going to give you a view at notice board. It's full of information down there. This place is very, very highly catered for by the looks of the notice board. And then what I'll do is I'll walk you up this lane, take you up that way. There's an access point over there as well, and I'll take you down that far bank, because it looks like there's a lot of recent pegs gone in over there. Some chaps have just come fishing right down in that bottom corner, so I'll do my best to stay out of their way. Don't want to be pestering people down here. And yeah, fishery audit 39. Let's get stuck in. Right, so I'll put a still on screen now, but you come down from Loscoe, off at Main Road. I can't remember the name, I think it's at High Street or something. And you turn down Furthest Road, and you come down, takes your way down village through and this way. And then you've got car park here. And then you've got your notice board here. And then there's another, I think, notice board up there on that gate, but we'll have a look at that when we get to it. But this one, very, very busy notice board. If you want to get a still of that or a screen grab of that, best you can. There's prices. Day ticket per rod, £5. Up to 3 rods, dawn till dusk. Oh, Mapley Reservoir. Oh, so right, so it covers Mapley, Osborne, Adams Pond, Manor Floods, Loscoe Dam, Nutbrook Ponds 1 and 2. So they're all your prices on there. Look, so plenty of water to go out, but it looks at it. Yeah, Loscoe Dam anglers notice, all that stuff. No keep nets, all nets and slings are to be dried before fishing. So they'll be permitted in matches, I'm guessing. Take your litter home. It is a bit litter heavy round here. It's definitely a hot spot for people parking up and just throwing the crap over this fence in here. But there is a bin there as well. It says no tipping next to it. But I don't think people are really bothered. This bin is full. Really full. But not quite sure whose job it is to empty that, but it's overflowing, that one. Right, so let's get stuck in. So let's have a look at the pegs. So in front of all these pegs, like this one here, you've got like a little stile entrance system here. So you have to be a bit careful climbing over if you've got any mobility issues. But that's peg 1. And then over there in front of the house, you've actually got some staging, which I think is for the property. There's another one over there. I don't think you can access them. Anyone wants to tell me different, feel free, get any comments. But yeah, loads of features over here in this left-hand corner. Now, first thing that comes to mind is, instead of cutting them while they're in water, why not just take them out? Well, absolute haven for fish, that. A nice, safe haven for them to get amongst all year round. Bit of sanctuary for them. But yeah, hook pegs, really solid staging looking pegs. And this lane goes all the way down to the gate over there, look. So, peg 2. And again, look quite solid. Some nice bordering going around here, look, which is quite nice. So yeah, all good at the minute. It looks nice. Nice fence round. I've not seen any safety rings yet, but I might be blown away yet, so we'll see. Peg 3, massive peg that. Twice wide as those, and it probably goes out an extra couple of feet as well. So lovely big peg. Happy ducks everywhere. Oh, big cormorant just coming in, look. Is it going to land? Yeah, he's landed over there. It's a shame. Not many fisheries now that have not got cormorants on. Peg 4. And it is a shame, but unfortunately there's nothing they're letting us do to help lower the numbers. Peg 5. And again, loads of water to go out in front here on this. I think this is down wall bit here. Probably down wall. But yeah, a lot of maintenance has gone off. Like a bunch of these bushes have been trimmed down. Look, you can see they've been cut. A little bit further up here. Here, look, so all trimmings have actually been put behind here. I've stressed this in loads of my videos before. If you've got a fishery, or if you are a fishery, or you do maintenance on one, if you can find an area to put all your trimmings without sending them to be chipped up or whatever, either get a chipper down and chip them up and use them to like backfill all your banks or pegs or whatever. But if not, get them all in a pile on bank where they're not going to get blown in. And as they sort of go through photosynthesis process and rot away and die off, like they are so healthy next to a watercourse. So I can't stress that enough. Always make sure you try and keep them close by if you're going to keep them around. Peg 6. All these guys, I need to start and bring some seed with me. Every time I go anywhere now, I've just got an absolute ocean of birds and ducks following me. So quite a bit of litter in front of that peg, just at the side here. But I bet they've had some recent maintenance quaff down here. I bet this is what's been underneath it for years. Just wants picking up and chucking away. Peg 7. Again, very nice. It's it's a very presentable little fishery. I don't remember this many pegs on here when I come down all those years ago. I don't know when it were, 2013, 2012. I used to live, actually, used to go out at Lady here into the estate, and I used to live on the estate here for a short period. And yeah, see these at pegs I remember. These metal grid pegs. There's actually an old peg underneath that peg, look, so that's good, I'd have left that there. Yeah, big cormorant, he's just tucked back off now, he's just going up into that tree, look. Oh, there's more cormorants up there, so there's 2 more sat on branch in that tree. He's just flying over now. He's looking for somewhere to come to rest on water, isn't he? Right, let's go a bit further up. But yeah, so far, very nice. Bits of litter, but, nothing too offensive. And for anyone new to this, or anyone that's not seen these videos before, fishery audit. So the idea is to walk round and give you, the viewers, any critiques out there, anyone wanting to join a new club, the fishery itself that run these places. It's to come and give you all a good view of a day ticket, membership, club water, somewhere new, somewhere different that you just wouldn't know about normally. So there's a lot of people out there, anglers wise, that they will travel far and wide to go and have the best days fishing possible. But there's a lot of venues out there that they don't know about. It's always nice to know. Fishery access affected by power lines. Right, so that'll be these down here then. So yeah, it's just to bring you guys a walk around, like a Google Street Maps view of fisheries and lakes, rivers, you name it, canals, and just show you all what you wouldn't see normally. Like from Google, on Google Maps, Google Earth, whatever, you can't see much of this place at all. So by me doing this, it means that you can get a good look at it. No parking on the dam lane. Please take your rubbish home. Be aware of the swans and wildlife. And again, up membership prices on there. New ruling at Loscoe Dam. If you want to get a screen grab of that, for anyone that's not been for a while or wanting to come back up. Notice to all anglers, please be aware swans and wildfowl in this water are extremely tame and regard anglers' baits as easy meal, so just be careful. Yeah, bunch of match dates there, 2024-2025 season. Yeah, very nice. This is a nice area, so probably matches or something, unless you can get a key at gate for disabled access. This looks like a nice area here. Yeah, and as I was saying, so what I do, I come round, and things to look out for on these audits are damaged pegs, you know, destroyed areas that are like a severe threat to human or wildlife, anything that's dangerous in general, bins, benches, litter, safety rings is massive for me. I mean, absolute minimum that I look for, which is a sort of requirement for me. As soon as I walk onto a fishery, the minimum that I look for is danger deep water sign and no swimming. Like either or both. And they're very cheap, very easy to quickly pin up places, and you know, they'll save you a lot of hassle. This looks a nice peg here. There's like a few pegs on this down wall area here. So we've got peg 9 and 10, or peg 8 and 9. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So who knows, unless somebody had a screwdriver one day and thought they'd have a laugh. Danger, overhead power lines, no fishing beyond this point. Right, so you can't fish from here onwards. So I bet over there's another sign saying that you can. Yeah, very nice. Let's go a bit further up and have a look round. But since last time I came, it looks like it's had a lot of maintenance done. Looks like it's kept on top on. How many notices are on notice board? There's clearly a club out there that want this place to be looked after and fished properly, and so yeah, makes sense. Oh, is this a peg? No, no fishing. Overhead power lines, no fishing. So you can't fish on this, so it's not a peg. Although it does look just like one. So we'll go a bit further up. Yeah, so if you're new to this and you've not seen these videos before, I just go around fisheries, just bring you all with me, walk around with a camera, giving you all a good view of everything, and that way you can make your mind up if you want to come here for a day's fishing, or if you know you live on the other side of the country and you just fancy coming out and trying somewhere new. This gives you an eyes on of what's available. If anyone wants to ever drop in comments and suggest any new places or somewhere local to you, or a club that's struggling with numbers and data and sales, drop it down below and I'll happily come and give it a visit. Peg 10. Yeah, so danger, overhead power lines, no fishing. So maybe it's beyond that point, because I can't see any more signs down there. And there's a big fishing area here with peg numbers on it. Do you reckon this is like a double peg? I bet that used to say 11 on there, didn't it? I bet it's 10 and 11 here. That's your view from this angle. So two sort of static features out there. One's full of seagulls, other one's only got a couple on it, but yeah, it's meant to be full of carp. Loads of carp in here. Some big tench from what I've heard. Loads of good roach, rudd, bream, skimmers, all that stuff. And a young chap told me a few years ago now how he comes up for big perch in here. So only a young kid. And yeah, good stuff. Nice big tree here to your right hand side. It's quite shallow here in edge, so you won't come too close in. But it's definitely a nice big feature that to your right hand side. Let's go a bit further up. Now there is some chaps fishing further up here, so I won't go in the face or do the heads in. Oh, there's one here, look. Danger, overhead power lines. Did say no fishing at the bottom of there, but if you can't see it, it don't mean it. Oh wow, look at these. Peg 12. Lovely, like bivvy pegs, aren't they? Nice and secluded. Keep wind out bottom of your bivvy as well, with frame round them. Yeah, that's your view from here. So there's house over there at bungalow, and as you can see all that bank over there, look, it's just sort of void of pegs, so it's all no fishing over there. So you know, that'll probably be full of fish. So if you can try and get out there, or I don't know if bait boats are allowed or anything, Be nice to be able to see that on this sign here. Does it say it was about bait boats? NCB No 5, number 5 area fishing club. National Coal Board, that's the fishing club. Basic rules: no litter or feces to be left, no live baiting, do not leave rods unattended, no keep nets to be used, always keep dogs on a lead, no loud music, one purpose made fishing shelter per peg, suitable unhooking mats, landing nets to be used by all anglers, no floating baits, no 24-hour tickets, 12 Thursday to 12 Sunday. Oh no, no 24-hour tickets from 12 o'clock Thursday to 12 o'clock Sunday. So that'll probably be to suit Bailey Folk Club's working pattern. Use a carp care fit kit fishing for carp. Respect the countryside. Respect other anglers and the public. So, bait boats, no mention. Fill your boots. Yeah, can't argue with them. Sensible rules. Peg 13. Again, nice big frame all round. Get your bivvy up here or your shelter or whatever and stop all that wind from getting underneath your cover. And again, bits of litter down here, but nothing too offensive. It's not too bad. Yeah, good view from here. And you carp anglers with a good three-pound test to be able to punch a PVA bag out to that far bank. Bet you're talking 150 metre. And you've got space for a run up as well behind you. Right, let's go a bit further up and see where these chaps are. Yeah, well, there's a nice sanctuary area here, so there's no fishing here, but you can actually see a looking area there, which would be great for like reserving. Fish coming in, spawning, taking sanctuary, predation, all that stuff. So, yeah, very nice. And again, this path, really accessible. Like mobility wise, it's really flat, there's no steps or anything. So bringing your barrow through and all that stuff would be alright. You've got all this sort of dead land at back here, which would be absolutely ideal. Which is just great for like promotional wildlife and all that stuff. Really healthy to have around the venue. Yeah, and that's your view behind you, if anyone's interested. It's all gated, fenced off, look, barbed wire all around, so might get some cattle in this field at some point. Let's have a nosy through here and see if we can do it without disturbing anyone. Right, bit of water feed coming in this side. So I'm not sure what brook that is, but probably something like Loscoe Brook or something. And yeah, this is a path that takes you down onto that last peg. Now I'm not going to get too much of it on because there's a couple of chaps fishing on it, but if you make your way through this way, you can actually see platform over there. Look, it's just one lone platform on its own, and you've got all this corner at lake to yourself over here. So not going to go in their way, and don't want to get people on camera if they don't want to be on it. I've not asked them, but you know, they've not told me either, so I'm not going to go in the way. But this path just takes you straight down around here, and then you've got a nice big platform peg there with loads of casting space over into that far right corner at lake, which I can probably give you a better view from round here actually. So yeah, Loscoe Dam in its entirety. Have you fished here before? Do you fish here a lot? Do you come here regularly? Do you fish in winter, summer? What fish do you catch? What's biggest match weight? Do you love it? Do you enjoy it? What's the club like? Talk to me, let me know, because by letting me know in comments, you're sort of selling it to a wider audience as well then. So just for those few anglers out there that like, oh, I want to go and try somewhere new. I want to go and give that Loscoe Dam a try that he's mentioned on the YouTube. And, yeah. Ideal. So yeah, those chaps are fishing just here in trees. It's the last peg, and you've got access to all that bottom corner over there, and pretty much all that open water out there as well. So It's quite a nice area to be, that. So, yeah, what do we reckon? I like it. Really nice. Very welcoming. Nice and quiet. Can't hear any traffic. I think I can probably just make out motorway over that way somewhere, but other than that, it's dead silent. Couple of grebes just coming. Yeah, that tree up there, you can just see black dots sat in it. Couple of cormorants hanging about up there, which is a shame, but unfortunately that's just the UK for you at the minute. Oh, so Loscoe Dam here at Ripley. So if you just give it a reference as to where I am, Ripley, Derbyshire, little town of Heanor, where I'm heading to next, is just over that way. And Codner Park, if you go back through previous fishery audits, I did Codner Park and Butley Res. They're both over that way. So not far from each other. All I dare say, there's quite a lot of water that feeds into each one of these, and they all share the same good water qualities down here. All like sort of old pits and old mine sort of areas. So all water's already flowing through all good stuff. It is absolutely Baltic. It's 0 degrees at the minute. It's got colder as the morning's gone on today. It will warm through night. What do you reckon to the place? Do you like it? I think it's lovely. That house over there is a perfect backdrop. I know we all say it. If I lived in that house, I'd be fishing every day, and we never would we? But you would if you lived in that house over there. You'd be sat right on that pontoon over there and you'd be sat fishing, and I wouldn't care what anyone said either. What have we seen? Bits of litter, but what's that? A couple of hours worth of work one day, just come around with a couple of bin bags, couple on you, fill them up, get them all chucked away. Safety signs, there's lots of signs around saying, you know, overhead power cables, be careful, please mind, whatever. But are they going to cover you from falling in? Are they going to warn you that there's deep water? Are they really going to set the seed in your head? I want to go swimming today. I've seen that sign. I'm not going to. I don't think they are. So, and I think the club would be laughing. And even more so, a safety ring. Get a safety ring plonked up anywhere, preferably over in this corner somewhere. Then it's out of harm's way. There's going to be no urge for people to throw it in because they'll not be able to see it. So I think that is the only thing it's lacking. A couple of safety signs and a safety ring, but location, big field here, air ambulance. There's no gates on this place for like stopping ambulances. You know, it's not the deepest place in the world either in Edge, so you have to kind of weigh it up. How do we score it? Well, no safety ring, no safety sign. Bits of litter, that's a morning's work, that, no problem at all. Very accessible, up pegs round, that sort of mobility access. If you can get a key foot gate, I think that's probably what it's for, members and disabled anglers to get a key foot gate. You'll be able to get in car park behind camera and get down here absolutely no problem. And this is a great fan peg for a lake. So what I mean by that is you've got a good sort of casting area in front of you where you're not going to interfere with the people on local pegs like you would do on that one, but you probably won't cast that way. You'd cast that way. And you've got a great area of open water out there. And peg next to you is not a peg, you're not allowed to fish it. So this is probably one of the best areas on lake to fish. So I encourage any anglers out there with disabled or mobility issues that use either a chair or a mobility scooter. If you do want to come and try somewhere new that's got good disabled access, have a chat with club, see if you can get access down here, and this would be a great area to fish, and I'd really love for you to let me know how you get on as well. So that's probably going to wrap it up for this. Now, how do we score it? Well, safety signs, safety ring. I'll put them on screen now. I'll put them here. Safety signs, go on eBay. They are literally a couple of quid each. And the most popular ones, which I stress to everybody, are the danger deep water and no swimming ones together. And you can get them on a post or your notice boards behind where all your notices are. Chuck one on there, chuck one on entrance down there, and that's it. You're covered. You're done. If somebody starts going in and drinking water and licking power lines and kicking off and say, first thing they'll say is, there were no signs up. People quite honestly have to be told when it's too late or when they're dead. And until that point, they will think they can do anything unless there's a sign up saying otherwise. So get one of these signs. They're on eBay. You can choose thickness of material, what material you want them made out on. If you go on there, you'll be able to see. But either the pressed foam ones are a couple of quid, and they'll outlive any laminated sheet of paper on your notice board by far. And a safety ring, get in touch with local council and say, oi, we've got some water down here, it gets deep out there, and we haven't got a safety ring. We thought that it'd be a good idea if you'd like to help promote our fishery and help support us with a safety ring. And what we'll do is, we'll even put it in your name at the fishery. So we'll put a post on Facebook, Instagram, all socials. We'll even put it on our notice board that the local council have actually supported us with a safety ring. They've installed it. We're really happy, really grateful. And now people can fish here. They can walk the dogs around here, and they can just come here in general. And we know they're going to be safe. So a great idea to get in touch with local council and request a safety ring, because you'd be surprised at the few fisheries out there that have actually done it, and they've come and done it free of charge, plonked one in, because it's in everyone's best interest. So get in touch with him and say, we need a safety ring down here now. Would you like to support us? And we'll promote the health and safety upgrade by saying that the local council have come down and put it in. I'm surprised. They might have a shed somewhere with 5 or 6 of them stacked behind it from old places. So definitely get in touch with him. I'm going to score it. I'm going to score it a B. I'm going to score it a B. I think I'm going to stand quite firm on that. I think a B is fine. Borderline a C. But a B's a B. So I'm going to score it a B for that. Right, on that bombshell, people, I'm going to leave it there. I just want to say thanks for watching. If you've got a fishery in mind that you want me to visit, and you want me to come and show people what's on offer, what fishing's available, whether it be day ticket, members, private, syndicate, you know, only you're allowed to fish it. If you want me to come and show the world what's on offer at your local fishery, drop it in comments and I'll come and give it a visit. On the flip side, if you know of a fishery that's been very badly run, it's in desperate need of attention, it's been going under some serious neglect for years, and it is a health and safety nightmare, drop it in comments and I will be there at the drop of a hat, no problem, because we all want great fisheries and we all want them to be safe, and sometimes unless people start saying something, nobody's bothered about rectifying the safety issues at their venues. So get it in the comments and let me know. I'm going to get off that way somewhere. I need to go and do some shopping. But thanks for watching. If you've not subscribed already, subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost it anything whatsoever, and it means that every time you go on YouTube and she lets you out for remote, it'll be right there on screen waiting for you. And give the video a thumbs up and a like and a share and all that stuff. And I will see you all on the next one. Right, ducks, time for a coffee. A warm one.